different prospect to James DeGale.
Yeah.
How do the two fighters differ for you?
They're totally different. James DeGale is an awkward fiddly southpaw. Paul Smith is a come forward pressure fighter, orthodox. So in style-wise, they're totally different. In some ways, I feel that they're the same. James DeGale has that ignorant belief. Well, then again, he might not have that now that I've beat him, but he had that ignorant belief that he was the best in the world. And Paul has a similar belief, but it's a lot more grounded and he's a lot more humble. So you have to respect fighters who believe they are better than you or that they're going to win, because they're a harder fighter to beat. You know, someone who believes in themselves. I'm excited by the fight. Paul Smith's going to bring a good fight, but once it's not going his way from the early rounds, I think he's going to shut up shop, and it's going to be pretty much the same as the last time he lost.
How do you prepare for the fight sometimes? What's the difference in your preparation for James DeGale and for Paul Smith?
Many of it's the same, you know, the mental battle that is now for every 12 rounder, because every time I box, it's a high profile fight. It's you know, I've got a lot to live up to, a lot of hype around myself, and most of it is put on through myself. You know, I talk about wanting to become a world champion, so I have to prove that I have the capabilities of doing it. So in the gym, you know, I have to live and breathe boxing. When I'm not in the gym, I'm on YouTube looking at past fighters, great fighters. You know, if I can pick up little tips and tactics from there, I'm doing that. So I'm enjoying my boxing a lot more now. It's just it's a way of life for me, and I've got into the rhythm and routine of waking up in the morning, boxing till I go to bed at night. So.
Would you have wished for a more difficult first defence? I mean, who's a hungrier fighter? Somebody who's lost the title or somebody who hasn't even tasted what it is to be a champion?
Yeah, you know what? It's all down to the individual. It'd be easy for me to sit back and not, you know, worry about the thought of Paul Smith because he's been beat before, because he's been beat by guys who I've beat, because I'm the champion. But you know, I know that winning the title is much easier than defending the title, and he's going to be hungry. He's going to come and he's going to want to win the title that he once owned, and I'm just not going to give it to him. So yeah, it's a tough task, but more than capable.
Do you miss the hype that surrounded the James DeGale fight? I mean, everybody was talking about that one. Not so with this fight, but it's just as important and significant to you.
I mean, that's inevitable. The last fight with DeGale captured the public's imagination. It was obvious that it would. It's a Hollywood storyline, you know. But I feel that there's a lot of hype around this fight. A lot of people are excited about this fight because they anticipate it being a good fight, and I feel that, you know, that is the case. Paul's been around for a long time. He's a very popular fighter. I think that I'm a popular fighter too. So when we go head to head, Paul's still got a lot to give, you know, and I do believe that he has a limited amount of doors open for him now, and he'll have it even more limited after I beat him next week. But he knows that he's got to win, and that'll bring the best out in him.
Surprised that so much people are supporting you now that you won the title. Well, surprised by the fan base that you had and that you have now.
Yeah, I think you sort of half guess what it might be like, but you never know. And obviously now I get recognised a lot when I go out. A lot of people.
Does that bring pressure?
No, I don't think so. You know, because you're oblivious to it while you're in camp. You bump into people out and about, but when you're in the gym, you know, it's just the people who are in the gym. You don't, you know, it's not a public gym that we go to. So, and then fight night, you're just in the zone, so you don't notice. It's only when your hand gets lifted after you've won the fight that you actually look out at a massive crowd. That's what it was like at the O2.
Outpouring on YouTube and places like that.
Yeah,
it's been quite favourable for you, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think it was easy for me to be the likeable chap in my last fight, you know. So it's, you know, Paul Smith's also a likeable guy. He's as I say, he's very humble. people like him, and so there's no point in like, either of us trash talking, trying to make a fight of a fight. It's a fight that speaks for itself, and it's a fight that people, well, boxing fans will tune in and be entertained and be appreciative. I think of me for taking a fight that I don't necessarily need to take, because Paul Smith's already been beat. He's been talking about going down to middleweight, but now I thought, this is going to be a test for me, and I should take this fight. And hats off to him for getting in the ring after he got beat pretty badly last year, and I've shown that I beat the guy who beat him. So it's going to be a great fight.
You mentioned that you're going to mix it and you're prepared for pretty much however the fight's going to go. You're going to stop him before the end, or?
Yeah. Without doubt, I don't believe he'll hit the final bell. As I said, he won't try and box me long, because he'll get murdered at long range. Even at mid range he'll get murdered, because just too big, too strong, too technically advanced, and he spent too long, not performing well. What he's going to try and do is shut me down, close me up, push me onto the ropes, I suppose. But even if he does manage to do that, he's still going to come unstuck, because I'm the bigger man. I'm a strong man. I've been having great sparring, I've been wrestling, I've been doing everything that needs to be done, and I can fight inside now. Believe it or not, I can fight inside. So
what happens when you win?
When I win, I'm not 100% sure. I'll probably have some chocolate. That's all I'm thinking about. That's the only plan that I have for when I win. I am. But and I miss it dearly. But not looking past Paul Smith. Get this. If this fight goes the way that I anticipate it to say there'll still be a lot of doors open for me, and then I'll sit down with Adam and Frank and see what's next. What he's got. Those two have always got something up their sleeve. So, that's all right.